Who am I? I am Lil Blood Drip, a local Maui artist. I like to make rap, hip hop, you name it. I jump around. I like to do different things as well, like more on the rocker side, or more on the poppier side, or more on the metal side. I'm all over the place music wise. Where am I from? I'm originally from Russia. So I was adopted in Russia, but I am Romanian and Hungarian. And my parents I live with now, or my dad now, he and my mom came and adopted me in Russia and then flew me back to Maui. And I've been pretty much here ever since I can remember. What inspired the look? I would say that a lot of horror movies inspired the look, as well as stuff like Nightmare Before Christmas, Tim Burton type deal mostly. It was heavily inspired by that. But then it's also inspired too by a lot of the makeup that the rock and roll stars were doing back in the day as well, where they were just going crazy with it and there's no rules, anything goes. So we decided to go with that look because it kind of helped me stand out amongst everyone else, especially in this day and age where a lot of people like to just reuse. Yeah, so I play a lot of instruments. Mostly I just do my rap stuff, but along with that I also do some rock and roll stuff. I play guitar, so I've been doing that for about 10 to 12, since I was 10 to 12. But then also I do drums a little bit, I do a little piano. I'm all over the place music wise. I'm always more than welcome and interested in picking up any new instrument and just seeing what I can do with it. Story behind Razor Bladez was basically, the idea of it was based off of a recent breakup I went through. Well, it's been a couple years now, but it's still, you know what I mean, some things kind of just linger with you longer than you expect, but it is what it is. And the idea was basically with just getting over that breakup and not dealing with it in the healthiest ways. Instead of taking that time to self-reflect and build yourself back up again, I decided to self-destruct, and you get into parts of your life where you're so dark, where you just keep going darker. And then just to get more into detail about what the song was, it's basically, like if you look at the hook, it's basically, she's my girl, she's my world, and I'd do anything for her. Try to stay straight from razor blades, but they always call my name. I hear their voice, all the white noise, and I know there's no escape. This ain't my place, I dug my grave. I know drugs will seal my fate. And that's basically, like, you know that you're into all this like self-destructive ways and whatnot, and you deal with these bad habits of yours, and it comes at the end of the day, it's like, do you want to just keep doing that and just watch it destroy yourself and allow it to, or do you want to be aware of it and try to do better and get yourself out of that predicament that you're in and progress and just do better with your life in general and stay away from those habits, like especially with self-harm and whatnot. I've been dealing with that since I was in middle school. I had friends who used to do things like that too, so I was introduced to it at a young age. So and everyone has their own demons that they fight with, and I think it's really important to speak up and say something about it, and because that's where you find people who are actually thinking the same exact things. My happy place, I would say my happy place is mostly through my small groups of friends or through myself. Usually I don't mess around too much with other people. I kind of just stick to myself because that's all I know. But it's important to learn about yourself and kind of learn what cheers you up and little things that you notice in yourself, so that when you're having one of those days you can easily go, oh, that's not that, it's this, and then flip it so that you can progress and do good in your life and not let those things hold you hostage and keep you from doing good. Who produced Razor Bladez? That was my dude VE. He's a nuts dude. He's from Canada actually. Me and him kind of linked up on that, and that was the first song we actually made together, so that's a nut shit in itself. But yeah, he's a nuts dude. He's a nuts producer. He makes I like how he goes into the darker depths of it, like with the jarg trap and the heavier rock and shit like that. So me and him connected on that, and I think, yeah, he's solid as fuck. Who shot the video? The video was done by my dude, my fucking dude, Forever Focus Media, and he's solid as fuck too. He just came out and just shot the shit real quick for me, and we had a lot of fun doing it, and it made it so it wasn't just like it's just work, you know what I mean? Like it was actually fun to the whole process of doing it and all getting together and shooting ideas back and forth and whatnot. And yeah, he shot the shit and came out fucking awesome. I couldn't have been more happier. So the model in the video, that was my friend Alohi actually. I went to high school with her. We went to Baldwin around the same time and whatnot. I just met her through classes and talking about bands and like, oh, you like My Chemical Romance? Hell yeah, me too. And just kind of like, just chit-chatting about shit like that. But I decided to reach out to her because she kind of does her own like modeling stuff on the side. And I was like, hey, yeah, come on down. And she was like, hell yeah. She was down for it, and I was very happy with how it turned out. And she was a big help with the whole process. So big shouts out to Alohi. She has an Instagram. Her stuff is under Alohi Vega. She's solid as fuck. One of my best friends. Alright, a message to the fans. I would have to say always to be yourself, and don't worry about whatever anyone else is doing and dressing like this and being like this and listening to this. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy at the end of the day, because that's all that matters, is that you're happy and you're doing exactly what you want to do with your life, because you only get one shot. And then also I would say to keep your chin up no matter what you go through. Everyone has their dark days as well as their light days, but I think it's important to take from the good and from the bad and just make it the best you can all across the board. And I just wanted to give a quick little shout out to thank you for watching the video and checking it out, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know. If you haven't checked out the video, it's down here in the description. It's also up on my channel under the name Lil Blood Drip. And then everything else will be the same all across the board. Lil Blood Drip on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it, I'm on everything. So thanks for watching the video, and I appreciate the support, and I'll see you next time.